Welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Chris Taylor. Former President Asif Ali Zardari has accused India of weaponizing water resources and violating the Indus Waters Treaty. Speaking to reporters, Zardari said Islamabad considers any attempt to manipulate river flows a direct threat to national security. He warned that unilateral actions by New Delhi would be unacceptable and could trigger retaliatory measures. His comments come as tensions between the two neighbors rise over river management and water-sharing arrangements. Meanwhile, senior Pakistan People's Party Senator Raza Rabbani has sounded the alarm over proposed constitutional changes he says would undermine the 18th Amendment. Rabbani warned that the new amendments could re-centralize authority, eroding provincial autonomy and undoing key democratic reforms. He added that altering devolved ministries and financial mechanisms could destabilize the federation and inflame nationalist politics. The federal government has confirmed talks on the amendments are underway, though no final text has yet been drafted. In Balochistan, a swift intelligence-based operation has resulted in the deaths of 4 militants in Kalat district. According to Inter-Services Public Relations, the suspects were allegedly linked to the India-sponsored proxy group Fitna al-Hindustan. Security forces also recovered weapons and ammunition, and sanitization operations are continuing in the area. Both President Asif Ali Zardari and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif have praised the armed forces for their efforts to eliminate terrorism. For more on the Kalat operation, we're joined by our correspondent Walter Cooper in Balochistan. Chris, security sources tell us the operation was carried out after actionable intelligence pinpointed the militants' hideout in a remote area of Kalat. The engagement lasted several hours, resulting in the neutralization of 4 suspected insurgents. Officials say the group was attempting to smuggle weapons across provincial lines to launch attacks on infrastructure projects. Local authorities have stepped up security in the region, and further search operations are ongoing. Back to you, Chris. Thank you, Walter. In aviation news, the Society of Aircraft Engineers of Pakistan has denied reports of a strike against Pakistan International Airlines. The clarification follows widespread delays on international routes, including flights to Saudi Arabia and Dubai. The Engineers Association said maintenance crews are strictly following safety and certification protocols, and that compliance with regulations should not be misinterpreted as industrial action. Officials added that flight disruptions stem from long-standing professional and pay-related concerns that remain unresolved. Turning to technology, the government has launched Pakistan's first local assembly line for Google Chromebooks. Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar called it a historic milestone aimed at strengthening the country's digital infrastructure. Under a new partnership with Google, Pakistan will train 100,000 developers and issue an equal number of Google Career Certificates. The project is expected to generate jobs, enhance education access, and boost technology exports, marking a key step in Pakistan's digital transformation. In Islamabad, an explosion inside the Supreme Court building's basement cafeteria has been traced to a malfunctioning air conditioning unit, not a gas cylinder as initially reported. The blast caused structural damage and left visible bloodstains on the floor, injuring at least 1 person who was quickly evacuated. Senior police and security officials, including Syed Ali Nasir Rizvi, inspected the site and reviewed safety protocols. Authorities say repairs and a full safety audit are now underway, and internationally, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is set to visit the White House on November 18th for a high-level working meeting. The visit is expected to focus on expanding the Abraham Accords to potentially include Saudi Arabia and on finalizing a new U.S.-Saudi defense agreement. While details remain under negotiation, both sides are said to be preparing for what could be a major strategic announcement later this month. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.